looks like outside too, after
Okay.
we go through here. But so you walk in and you come into the living room. It's pretty good size. They've got a sectional in here with a space for a couple chairs. And then you've got a coat closet right off the front room. And then,
Is it like a closet for like jackets?
yes, yes.
Okay.
And then there's also, I'm sorry, this is going to be kind of a jerky video, but then there's a one-car garage that comes right into this room as well. That's attached, and it does look. And Jake was wondering if you'd be able to fit, one of the motorcycles in here. I think you might be able to at the top of the garage. It's a little deeper, and then have room for one car. So I think you probably could at least get one, if maybe two. I don't know how big they are, but that looks like a possibility. And then you come walking back, and it's a really nice, sunny little galley kitchen. Electric stove, built-in microwave, fridge, and I don't have the listing open right now, so I can't remember. I think I think the fridge is staying. And then there is a window overlooking the little yard. And then there is space they've got a little table here right next to the kitchen. So there is a space for that.
Okay.
And then there is.
Is there like a cabinet for I'm drawing a blank on the term to put like all your groceries and like cereal?
Oh, like a pantry?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so there's two doors here. The first door that I'm opening, they've got the trash in, and then that's where the heater and the water heater are. And then let me see. I'm hoping this.
The fridge.
Well, no, it's over here in the sitting area. Okay, wait. Then here's another. There's a half bath. Okay, let me come back into the kitchen here. There is a tall cupboard that they are using for their pantry, and I just opened it. And then there's like up above. And this is just directly facing the fridge, but it's got quite a bit of space. And then I'm just kind of opening all the cupboards here to show you. These are the cupboards over the sink and the dishwasher. They've got pots and pans. And then on the wall, on the side with the stove and the fridge, it looks like they've got most of their plates and that kind of thing.
Okay.
So
yeah, I did that in the picture.
yeah, so decent space. And I guess you could. They do have like a little section over here. I'm taking a picture of. They've got like a little coffee station. So you could. There is space over here if you wanted to put another cupboard. If you don't have enough space. So I'm just going to turn around and give you kind of an idea of what that space all looks like again. And then there's the door here. They do have a dog door to go out back, which is kind of handy. So the furnace just turned on is making quite an odd noise, which you probably want to get checked out.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, it's super loud. But so they've got a decent little outdoor space. They've got a little raised garden bed, a covered patio, seating.
Yeah, I see the dog door in the pictures. Our dog definitely does not fit in that.
Oh yeah, that's right. You've got a big dog. He'd have to suck his gut in to get through there. But then they do have a gate from this yard because there's also quite a bit of other green area around here that I've seen people with their dogs. So that's kind of nice. And then we're gonna go upstairs here. And the carpet. What was that?
Sorry, I know you're going to talk about the carpet. How about the wood floors? Are they vinyl or are they actually wood?
I think they're vinyl, but they are pretty nice looking.
Yeah, they look really nice in the pictures, but I
Yeah.
didn't know if they were like actual wood.
Yeah, no,
They look well taken care of.
yeah, I'll look more closely when I go back down, but it looks, I think it is vinyl, but it's some of the nicer vinyl. So it looks pretty well maintained. And the carpet is actually in decent shape. I mean, it probably could use a cleaning, but I don't think it needs to be ripped out right away. And then here is the bathroom, which they've got, look like they've updated. It's a nice walk-in shower.
I did like that.
Yeah, it's super nice. It's got the fan, and then right next to the bathroom is the washer dryer, which is kind of
So
nice.
the washer and dryer is upstairs.
Yep, up by the.
That's nice.
It's really nice. Yeah, to have them by the bedrooms. And then we've got the one bedroom here, which is on the north side. Pretty good size. They've got a queen bed in here, and you could have a king.
Okay, that's what we have.
Yeah, and a good sized closet. Yeah, they've got room for. They've got a chair here and a bedside table, so you could easily put a king, and then just have a smaller bedside table, I think. And then kind of got a little landing here, and here's like the linen closet up here, and then another bedroom.
Does the washer and dryer have a door?
It does, yes.
Okay.
Yep. And then here's another bedroom, another queen bed. This is south facing over here, so these two bedrooms back here are overlooking the yard. And then here's the third bedroom. I think this one just has maybe a full. Well, that might be a queen. It feels a little tighter in here because it's a little bit different setup for the door. It's kind of an angle. And then I don't recall it. I do see an evaporative cooler here. I cannot remember if this was. Let me see if I can look up the listing while I'm standing here. If it also has a air conditioning unit or not. Are you familiar with the evaporative cooler? Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Okay, so a lot of places in Utah will still have, sometimes they're called swamp coolers, sometimes they're called evaporative coolers. Oh, they do also have central air. That's good. So if they still have the evaporative cooler, they put moisture into the air. So some people like to use them when it's not super hot because you can have windows open. Matter of fact, you have to have windows open for it to work correctly to get the air moving.
Okay.
So if it's still operational, you could use that in conjunction with the AC, but it's kind of nice to know that they also have AC. Yeah, that furnace definitely needs some attention. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, like I said, the carpet's not in horrible shape. On the stairs, it's kind of rough, right? It has a lot of wear and tear. But I don't know that it would have to be, like I said, ripped out. It does have newer windows. Yeah, the newer windows, but the back patio doors are they're pretty scuffed, I think, mostly from the dog, probably.
Okay. And how do I'm not trying to be like super picky, but how do the walls and the ceilings look? Because I remember we looked at one house out in like Denver, and there was I guess there was mold coming up on the ceilings.
Yeah, no, these look pretty good. I mean, you might need a paint job on some of the walls, but actually they don't look. They're in pretty decent shape. I mean, overall, it looks like a pretty well maintained little place.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not pristine. But, like around the baseboards, it's kind of scuffed and, not great along there. Mm-hmm. But the walls and ceilings are not in bad shape. I mean, there are, around the doors and stuff, I think that molding and stuff is where you might need some attention.
Okay.
But yeah, not bad. Nothing alarming. And so I'm going to step outside here and show you what that all looks like. So, I mean, the front door is kind of a mess, but you've got like a little walkway, and then, oh, it's so bright out here. Okay, there we go. So there's kind of like a little bit of space next to the unit where that gate comes out. So you do have a little bit of space out here too. It's not fenced in, but a little bit more area for maybe a dog. And then you've got the one car garage, and then you've got one car that can sit in the driveway. And then
I did see that there was damage to the outside door on the garage.
Yeah, it's definitely got a little bit of scraping on it, and looks like maybe there's a big dent underneath. Well, I can't tell. Let me look. Let's see. Yeah, there has been some denting here, and I think they've tried to paint over it, but it's weird. It looks almost like it was something stuck to it, you know, and they weren't able to peel it all off.
Yeah.
So it's actually, there is the dent down below, but the other stuff is more sticky stuff, you know, that it needs to be cleaned off maybe. And then there's a decent amount of visitor parking. There's a little lot. There are several little lots throughout the complex where people can park.
Okay.
And then there's another little area right over here that you could, you know, play with the dog kind of thing.
How's the area? We're not, I mean, we've only visited Salt Lake